Good evening everyone, and welcome to a new venture of Penance RPG. This time we bring you an adaptation of a well-known 5th edition D&D adventure. This warning message will feature only in this, the introduction episode to the podcast. So what is this podcast an adaptation of? Curse of Strahd, as it is now, was released in 2016 and was an updated version of Ravenloft, a D&D adventure from 1983 by Laura and Tracy Hickman. If you wish to hear this updated tale as it was intended, then we could recommend many other great podcasts and streams, such as How We Roll podcast and the Encounter Roleplay on Twitch. However, if you wish to hear this tale, taken by some form of lunatic, dismantled, reassembled, and crafted so that while some of the bones remain the same, the flesh is obviously different, then we have a tale for you. The original had its horror themes, and we have kept many of these, expanded on some, changed others, so they feel more grounded, more realistic. But we must stress at this point that the story will indeed contain adult themes, dark humour, and terrible, terrible accents. Do not attempt to copy what you hear in this podcast. Those taking part are either trained professionals or too stupid to know better. This is the Curse of Penance RPG.
This tale is, as all bard songs are, an adaptation. It may involve adult themes and strong language. This is the Curse of Penance RPG.
Welcome to episode 0 of the Curse of Penance RPG. This time we're going to have a different cast from the usual Penance, and this is going to be an adaptation of Curse of Strahd. So, who are the players? First of all, we have AJ.
Hey, I'm AJ. You can normally hear me over on Pretending with Dice, but on this I'm going to be playing Osmond. I'm a tiefling bard. Osmond was a moderately successful touring musician who recently got into a fistfight with an off-duty police officer who was heckling him at a gig. And that's how he ended up here.
So is that why you got arrested?
That is why I got arrested, yeah.
Okay. Next we have Amy.
Hi, Hi, I'm Amy. I'm playing a human rogue, Meg, who's dyslexic and accidentally read the wrong name and killed someone, and that's why she's been arrested.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Oh, Jesus. Next, we have Bellry.
Hey, it's me, Bellry. I am playing Karen Lebowski, soccer mum and hunter. I was arrested for starting a fight with another mother who was chatting shit about my son Tyler at the local non-specific sporting event. And I need to find my way back so I can ground him.
Do you mean the fancy sporting classic sports ball?
Yeah, sports ball. That's exactly it. I'm not a soccer mum, I'm a sports ball mum.
Big fan, big fan.
And a chain smoker. Don't forget chain smoker. That's important too. They can usually find me and a few others at penancerpg.com.
Okay. Lexa.
Yeah, I'm Lexa. You can hear me on the Dead Horse podcast as Betty, iTunes and SoundCloud. I'll be Rosie, the fighter. She's a human who joined the military as soon as she could. So the reason why she's arrested is because she might have run away from the army and then gotten caught.
Okay. And finally, we have Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm going to be playing Tubbs Groundswell, who is previously a halfling farmer who, due to an accident that entirely wasn't his fault, he managed to resurrect his dead dog and his dead grandpa instead of his dead potatoes, and decided to share his gift with the local town, and they kind of assumed that it was an invasion as opposed to the generous gesture it was. He doesn't really get what the big deal with necromancy is because everyone loves their grandpa, right? And you can't really find me anywhere apart from on Twitter trying to get minor celebrities' attention.
Okay. So, this is everyone. They have all started on the back of a prison cart that has been journeying through the land and has come across a roadblock. It has then decided, oh, we'll just go this other direction, and has stumbled into Barovia. I will leave it there as the prison cart, which is a small convoy containing a cart within which all the players are, is about to be ambushed by a bunch of bandits. And we will pick this up in episode 1.
The bell tolls. The end is nigh. For this week, at least. Join us again next week for more of our tale. This podcast is an adaptation of Curse of Strahd, a 5th edition D&D adventure. It was adapted from the original story by Nikolai Popsky. The podcast features Nikolai, Amy, Elry, AJ, Lexa, and Matt. All music was written and performed by Daniel Boström. Artwork was by John Moore.